This is the neighborhood I grew up in. It used to be a beautiful neighborhood. Used to be a real good place to live. There's a rat right there. This is what we have. It's diversity. Just disgusting.
So I have a bit of a weird question for anybody who's from Toronto. I used to live in Toronto, now I'm just visiting. And unfortunately, I've noticed that the streets are so much dirtier than they used to be. Like, just trash everywhere, and unfortunately vandalism on buildings. Who cleans the streets? Like, do they clean them at night or something? Because I feel like I never see any sort of street cleaners. And if you've ever been to Europe, and even in Southeast Asia, they usually, hire people throughout the day to come along and at least sweep the main streets. So because that's not something I see in Canada, is it just not getting done? Is this just all gonna lay here until, I don't know, we pick it up? Or is there a dedicated crew? Please let me know.
Right, guys, welcome back once again to the channel. I hope you're having a great time wherever you are watching this episode from. Now, I've seen a couple of videos of Canadians raising concerns about the state of Canada nowadays. They are saying that somehow Canada is becoming more dirtier than usual. In fact, if you walk on some towns or back streets of towns in Canada, you will realize that we have piles and piles of garbage and trash everywhere, with streets smelling like decaying garbage. I mean, it's becoming like some towns in third world countries with trash everywhere. People are just littering around, throwing garbage whenever they want everywhere without even considering the garbage collection day. I mean, they are raising concern about the trash situation in Canada, and they're saying, is Canada somehow becoming decaying or rotting because garbage is piling everywhere? And I want you to watch these videos and tell me the situation of your state, province, or town. Is this literally true? Are these Canadians saying the truth about this garbage situation and trash situation everywhere in Canada, or are they just exaggerating?
This is what Canada looks like, very dirty, similar to India.
So I'm at Clairville Conservation Area, just in Brampton. And just a quick reminder that this is not a dump. This is just fucking disgusting, whoever did this. And you know what? They're gonna find you somehow, because when it's reported, they're gonna dig through a few bags, they're gonna find an address. And you know what? They're gonna dump it on your front lawn, because you're just a... Anyway, that's all I have to say on that. It really pisses me off. When I see this kind of shit, it's unbelievable how angry I get about it.
This is horrible. This is horrible.
Visiting, and unfortunately, I've noticed that the streets are so much dirtier than they used to be. Like, just trash everywhere, and unfortunately vandalism on buildings. Who cleans the streets? Like, do they clean them at night or?
This is Montreal for you. Construction zones, potholes, infrastructure just falling apart. Can't maintain shit. Look at this shit. This is what you call a first world country. And then they try to blame the immigrants. They're like, Canada has fallen. Cool story. This is like in one of the more premier areas of the city in the old port. You got hipsters like this guy that live here. Look at this shit. Yep. Blame the immigrants on social media with the misinformation. Canada has fallen bullshit. Look at this. Look how grimy this shit looks. More. Bro. Call this first world country vibes. Look at this shit. Look at the streets. Disgusting. Construction zones, potholes, infrastructure just falling apart. Can't maintain shit. Look at this shit. This is what you call a first world country. And then they try to blame the immigrants. They're like, Canada has fallen. Cool story. This is like in one of the more premier areas of the city in the old port. You got hipsters like this guy that live here. Look at this shit.
Yo, look what happened yesterday in 47th Thorncliffe. Someone threw garbage off the balcony like an idiot, and it came crashing down on my cousin's car, broke his windshield, and it broke his sunroof. I don't even know if mechanics fixed that. Like, what? And it's gonna be at least $500 in damages. I don't know who's gonna do anything about it. Management, insurance, I don't even know. If anybody knows anything, let me know. This is messed up for real.
This is what Canada looks like, very dirty, similar to India.
I will throw garbage on the road. I pay my taxes. The government has hired sanitation workers. They should do their job. If the road is dirty, it's not my fault. It is the sanitation worker and the government who's not cleaning it 24/7. Okay, it's not just at morning 7 o'clock time that you send in sanitation workers to clean the road. I will dirty it anytime. Now this is the kind of the mentality that Indians feel entitled towards. And I saw a very small example of it in our office where the office help, Maushi, she came in and, like kind of shouted at everyone, why are you not soaking your coffee mugs and tea mugs over the night? It takes me a lot of efforts to clean them up in the morning. And we all started diligently doing it. And then just yesterday we told it to our chai wala bhaiya. Our Maushi really gets angry at us if we don't do the stuff. He got annoyed at the Maushi.
Dump that there. Yeah, pick it up right now. Let's go. Pick it up, put it back in your truck. You don't litter here.
We're gonna litter. Can you tell me?
You can't litter here.
Okay, so we can just take it, okay?
Yeah, put it in the truck. I'm gonna watch you.
Okay.
You don't litter here. I'll phone the police. That's a $2,000 fine.
Okay, sorry. You stop here. We can just cook it, okay?
Yeah, load it up. Let's go.
Okay.
This is not how we do it. You take it to the dump. It costs like $10.
Can you tell me where is the dump yard?
Gold Bar. Gold Bar landfills where you can go. So, yeah, let's load it up.
Okay, I can load it.
No more littering around here.
Okay, bro, okay.
People walk down here with their families.
Okay, bro, okay. Okay, check over there. मैं दादा किथे गए ना? कहना मैं दादा किथे गए ना?
Up your mess. You can't dump.
Pull it, load it, okay?
Yeah, you load it.
That guy just left his garbage right there. Hey, dude, that's not a garbage can. Don't leave your garbage there. Welcome to YouTube.
Look at the distance between the bus stop and the garbage bin. This is the bus stop. That's the garbage bin, right next to it. And look what these people do. They left everything on the ground in the bus stop. Come on, Canada, we can do better than this. This is incredible. It takes like 5 steps. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps to get to the garbage bin. 8 steps. And they did this. They left it right here in the bus stop. This is nasty. Look at this. Somebody left their garbage right here. The garbage bin is not far from here. This is where they left it. They choose to leave it. We need to do better. We can do better. Come on. That's not good. There's a lot of trash on the road in Canada. I remember it used to be much better. It used to be clean and nice, but I don't know. Are we letting too much immigrants in? I mean, I'm an immigrant, but I tell you, I came from a country who cares about the cleanliness of the place and their homes. So I don't know about other immigrants. I can't speak for them. I only can speak for myself. So maybe we should stop letting so many in.
So here we are in the old port of Montreal. Little tourist destination. People come here, take pictures, act all happy. But here's the behind the scenes. Look at this. What the hell is going on over here? I guess you're gonna blame the immigrants for this also and say Canada has fallen. It's not even garbage day. Like, what is this shit? It's Thursday afternoon. Tourist hotspot. Like, this is what people do these days. They see a statue of Maisonneuve chilling and they're like, yo, oh look, a giant garbage place. How do you even describe this? Where's the city officials? Where's the cleanup crew? I'm not trying to get anybody fired or some shit, but there's some work to do over here. Like, this is disgusting. It makes zero sense. I'm actually confused. You won't even find this shit like in the village in Pakistan. It makes no sense. Come on now.
Well, I've seen a couple of videos and of these Canadians recording and complaining, and I must say it is so uncalled for an adult to do such a damn thing. I mean, how can you just wake up and throw garbage everywhere? Throw garbage on the rivers, inside the rivers. Throw garbage out of your balcony without even considering the garbage collection day. Throwing garbage on the park. You take your garbage, you put it inside your car boots, and then you go and throw it off the street on the parking lot or throw it wherever you want. I mean, that is so irresponsible. And Canadians are saying some of these people who are doing these things are immigrants. For example, that Indians who've been called for, literally a doctor, a whole doctor, collecting his garbage, avoiding to pay for the garbage fee or something like that. We do it in our country. I don't know how you do it in your country, guys. Like avoiding to pay such fees so that you can just go and deposit or throw it elsewhere. It is so irresponsible of an adult. You know, before the government can help us clean this mess, we can start cleaning it ourselves by considering the fact that I need to put my garbage together and put it the allocated place for the government allocated people to come and pick it. We are littering our streets. You go buy coffee, then you throw the cup anywhere. You go buy snacks, you throw the papers and the bags everywhere. That is literally, you know, when they pile up, when they pile up, that place will slowly start looking like a garbage point. And people will start thinking like, this is where we are allocated. We should be depositing or throwing our garbage here. That is so wrong, guys. I think people should start learning to take accountability. Call people out. You see, if you see people doing the wrong thing, call them out. You've seen people calling and shouting, you can't do that. Don't throw it there. You should start doing that, because that is a behavior of a third world country. Canada is not a third world country, and it's somehow becoming a third world country because of some irresponsible people who don't want to collect their garbage and dispose it on the right or the correct manner, rather than depositing it or throwing it anywhere they want. That is so uncalled for. But the topic of the day is Canada becoming dirtier every day. What do you think, guys? Because Canadians are saying nowadays there is garbage everywhere. The streets look more dirtier. It's not clean anymore. It's smelling trash, decaying trash, decomposing trash and garbage. What do you think, guys? Are you supporting this? What do you have to say about this? Is it true? Is it happening in Canada, in your provinces, in your towns, back streets, downtowns? Tell me what you think, or tell me the situation in the comment section below. Let's have a pre-discussion and see you in the next.